Good day, good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. This will be black screen edition, just so I don't have to drop the phone, because I may just even jump off into praise. But the title is I am an American Negro, but I want to be treated like a school shooter. And you could take it either way you want to take it. You could take it whatever way it's playing in your mind, through the Stockholm or through whatever mental illness we got running through our brains, or we can take it through the latest incident. Um, I do not have the young man's name. His name was actually, I felt like I've heard this name before. But the latest young man is a melanated man who and I don't know the story. This is just based off what other people are reporting because they're talking about it. I want to say Dr. Umar, maybe even Tariq Nasheed. You got your inspirational niggers talking about it, and then niggers on the ground talking about it. And like I say, I have not looked up the story. But from the inside and the outside looking in, and just freestyling it, there's a young man, a young melanated man that's in high school. Long story short, he stabs his bully, and which is a pink man or pink boy in high school. Long story short, the Negro boy is getting life, or he's going to prison. You see what I'm saying? So the argument is, oh well, when Kyle Rittenhouse shot up the place on purpose, he gets to skate off into the sunset. Or when the Western they did, the pink boys get to kill, school shooters get to kill, the police officers, the pink police officers get to kill us like no big deal and skate off into the sunset. Please refer back to the title. And please take this literally, I am an American Negro, but I want to be treated like the school shooters. And just analyze that. Let's just break it down. A, I'm not a school shooter. Why the F do you want the treatment? And again, do y'all niggers not know where you are? That's another thing too. If you don't know where you are, then there goes another dose of mental illness for you to absorb, for you to understand where you are. Because if you don't know where you are, then it's one of those things, don't complain. If you do not know that you are an American Negro in America, for however long you've been here, let alone the American history, then it's one of those things where go to your therapist and get some help. It's going to get to the point now where whenever there's more reports on what's going on with the American Negroes, instead of you getting justice, I'm going to refer you to go get some help. Because one thing that we won't get through our naps is you are in America. You are not on the menu, and you are not a school shooter. Do you know how many niggers that I know that came forth with or without a crime and want the same treatment as the school shooters? And I'm thinking like, oh God, where are we? Help us, Lord, please. They think they can do what the skateboarders do. They think they're school shooters. Oh gosh. Are y'all niggas suffering that bad from Stockholm's or whatever mental illness you're going through? Are you suffering that bad to where you do not know where you are? I know I've been alive and living in America for over 30 years. You see what I'm saying? So well over 35 years have I been in America, and I know what time it is in America. No way, shape, or form will I come before a court or come before even police officers with or without a crime and thinking I'm going to get the same treatment as a school shooter. Someone who has it in them to kill and commit a crime. Like I say, you don't need to be, and that's again, if I got to explain this, that you do not need to be guilty to be deemed guilty or to be damned to hell or the prisons or the cemeteries while in America as a nigger in America. And if I got to explain this to you, again, you will not get any justice from me. You're going to get referred, go get some help. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, hey, but I just got shot up by the police. Go get some help. Because obviously you don't know where the F you are. So basically with this latest, and I don't have the young man's name, you can look it up. The latest incident with it's a young black man. The story is he quote unquote stabbed his bully at school because he's been having problems with the bully. But again, this is what I'm saying. You do not need to commit a crime in order to be damned to prison or to even be put out of business. Do you know how many children come up short based off of this system? They didn't do nothing. Oh, I'm just outside, or I just answered the door because somebody's ringing the doorbell and I got rid of bullets. They are without crime. You see what I'm saying? You cannot be a nigger in America covered in a pink man or a pink woman's blood and thinking you're going to skate off into the sunset. You are not a school shooter. And the fact that I got to say this is making me upset. Because again, do you know how many niggers that we had to have this conversation with? Literally. Niggers next to me and niggers from afar. Niggers online. You didn't say that when Kyle Rittenhouse. Nigga, you are not Kyle Rittenhouse. You are a nigger that's not on the American menu. You know what I'm saying? You are not a part of this system. If you want to know where you fit in, and this, and again, if I have to say this, this is how you know you need help. If I got to tell you your only place in America is the prisons or the cemeteries, as far as where you can go without anybody giving you any flack or pushback. You see what I'm saying? Now you can say, oh, well, I got a job, I'm this and that, or I'm a business owner. Okay, you are 2 or 3 niggers that slip through the cracks. The real American dream, when it comes to the Negroes, we are limited to the prisons or the cemeteries. Why do you think we're limited to the hood? If I'm living on the hills of Beverly Hills, or if I'm living large, you, me, him, and her, and the whole world's gonna want to know how the hell did you get there? Because based off this American dream, or based off the way the system is set up, it is not made for Negroes to thrive. So for y'all to think that you can do what the Pink Devils do or what the school shooters do, and I'm thinking like, are you that brain damaged to where you really think you're gonna get the same treatment? Or do you even think you're gonna get justice? Because like I said, there's niggas who get killed for no reason at all. They have not received justice, let alone you being covered in a pink man's blood and think you're gonna skate into the sunset. Just a year ago, a little over a year ago, was there another quote-unquote black man covered in a pink woman's blood and thought he was gonna skate off into the sunset like the school shooters? And I'm thinking like, good God, where are we? You send this nigga to prison, please. And I'm just like, good God. The stuff that comes before me, I'm like, niggers in America wanting to be treated, wanting to compare themselves to school shooters. I'm like, good God, where are we? You going to Massa, asking Massa for justice. Oh, help us, please. This guy is jobless. Sounds like jobless guy. Okay, Gary Coleman. I don't know who the F you are. What the F you talking about? I'm referring to the American Negroes want to be treated like school shooters. You see what I'm saying? There's 2 different treatments, 2 different ball games, 2 different genres of people. You see what I'm saying? One set of group of people are on the menu, one is not on the menu. And when it's time to be terminated, we already know who to start with as far as who to be terminated. You know, so again, we can pretend and play dumb. Like I say again, if we have Stockholm or some type of brain damage, then you need to get help, not justice. You don't need justice. You need help. Because first of all, you need to understand where you are. Because if we understand where we are, what we're dealing with, we wouldn't be doing the same stupid foolishness every day. Because these crimes, these niggers committing crimes against mass, against these America's sweetheart, I'm saying, like, oh my God. And the stuff that y'all be getting into, and then when you get caught up into a pickle, you want to call Black Lives Matter. Like, no, you forgot where you were. That shit is for show. You know, so that's what I'm thinking, like, really? So you think you can or can't commit crimes and think you're going to skate off into the sunset. Because, again, there's American Negroes who didn't do nothing at all, and they're serving hard time. Just because that's a part of your destiny. Okay, somebody got to fill up these prisons. You see what I'm saying? Or somebody got to fill up these cemeteries. You do not have to commit a crime to have hell to pay. So, again, if I am in prison for life and I didn't do nothing at all, do you really think I can come before the judge, a pink judge, covered in a pink man or a pink woman's blood, justifiably or unjustifiably? And again, unless you got the money or the pristine legal team to defend you, your ass is going to prison. And that's if they don't give your ass the death penalty. You know what I'm saying? So that's the American dreams when it comes to the American Negroes. You know, and again, it just sickens me to have to say this. This is why I'm like, y'all niggas, I tell you, y'all got to really get some damn serious help. Because the Stockholm Syndrome is through the roof. The brain damage is off the charts. And it's to the point now where I'm more like, yeah, if you're sick in the head any way, shape, or form, you will not be safe around me. Because if me, as a damn federal judge, I would not be taking any cases like this. You think you can commit a crime and think you're going to skate off into the sunset like the school shooters. And I'm thinking like, yeah, this ain't going to work. Your ass would be damned. I'll damn you to life. Just for coming before me with it. Really? And you want school shooter treatment? Like you don't know where you are. Okay. Yeah. That's a death penalty in itself. I'm like, oh, where are you? You don't know where you are. You been here how long? And I don't care how brain damaged you are. You know where you, well, maybe you don't know where you are. Which, that's another red flag. It's either way you slice it. Whether you do know or you don't know what time it is, it's still not a good look. It is still not. Hello, Ryder the Crafter. Hello. No one come in. Yeah, I don't have the young man's name. The name sounded very familiar. I feel like I've heard the name before. It's literally a name that I've heard before. But the latest story of the high schooler, melanated man, a young black man of high school, I guess he had a run-in with one of his bullies, which is a pink boy, at school. And long story short, I guess he stabbed him at school. And now he's looking at life in prison. And you got other fellow nappy heads reaching out. Oh well, they're treating the young black boy different than they'll treat the young pink boy. Exactly, that's how America works. You are in America. You are not in land of the naps. You know what I'm saying? You are in, yeah. You are in a colonized land. You have been compromised. You see what I'm saying? So like I say, right now we are being set up for failure. So it's one of those things. You're being set up for failure. You're not going to have an even playing field because you're not beating at your own drum. You are under a system where it's saying, okay, hey, you and your people will be basically limited to um, bottom level, if you will. I call it prison or the cemetery. But like I said, that is the American dream. When it comes to the American Negroes, prison or the cemetery, that's the only place where we can go without nobody giving us any pushback or scratching. Because you say, okay, well, we want to be the rulers of the world, or we want to be business owners, or we want to have our own schools, we want to have our own this and that. You're going to get so much pushback and friction, but you will not get no push. They send all the niggers to prison right now that won't nobody say nothing. That's what's going on here in America. Hell, probably even all over the world. So that's what I'm saying. So why are we acting surprised when these niggers are not getting American treatment? They're not getting the treatment of the school shooters. I'm telling you, if you knew the amount of young black men coming before me, literally committing crimes against pink men and pink women, to where the pink man or pink woman come up dead, and they think they're going to skate off into the sunset. Here's the thing. This is how I know you're not going to skate off. Hey, if you ain't got that legal money, that's a life sentence in itself. You can't pay for those attorneys or pay that bail, whatever it is, that they're going to want at least $2-3 million. That's just starting off. If you ain't got that, you're getting life. And that's just off the jump. I don't care if you didn't do it. That's life just because you ain't got the money. Okay, again, now say you do have the money and you do have the legal counsel. Okay, then you might have a fighting chance with good legal counsel, someone that can defend you and someone that knows, how to wiggle the ropes. But if you can't do those two, and then you don't even know where you are, and you think you're gonna skate off into something, that's that delusion that I've been talking about, and that's why I can't deal with sick niggas. Y'all don't know where. If you don't know where you are, how the hell can we? That's like you calling my phone. You over here calling Domino's, don't realize you reach me. I told you I want a pizza. I'm like, hello, what are you talking about? We don't sell pizza. Order effing pizza. We ain't on the same page. You need some help. You need some help. Y'all niggas need to get help. You really do. Because I'm like, and again, I haven't even gotten to the bottom of the story, but from what I'm hearing from what these other niggas are saying, well, you let Kyle Rittenhouse skate into the sunset. You are nigger Rittenhouse. Excuse me. Gosh, Lord help us. That's all I'm saying. This is, man, I'm telling you, when I look at the American Negroes, all I can do is shake my head, and I'm thinking like, good gosh. And reach for the blender button, because I'm thinking like, this is, oh Lordy, this is what we become? Are we just brain damaged? And the answer is F, yes, we are. We are sick in the head. And I was not joking when I've been saying this for a long time. Y'all niggers need to get some help. Y'all don't know what F y'all are. You really think, and you really think just because I'm in bed with my oppressor, just because I'm in bed with Biden, meaning I'm going to get the same treatment. I'm married to a pink man. I'm married to a pink woman. Hey, when people see me, they're going to see me as their equal. I don't care if you're married to Pink Jesus. You are a nigger in America. These American Negroes act like they don't know what time it is, or they don't want to know. Because like I said, again, we got Stockholm, we got mental illness so bad to where that you can tell me, it could be right there in my face, I'm going to ignore it. That Stockholm is thick. This is centuries worth of damage. So again, I don't want to be so harsh on the American Negroes, but what I'm saying, it's man, y'all niggers, I tell you. Here's the thing. You just don't expect the same treatment. When they give them $1, expect them to give you nothing. You get the chair, expect them to skate off into sunset. You would not get the same treatment. And here's another thing too before I end it. Most of the time, the reason why here's some history lessons for y'all niggas in the back that act like y'all don't know what time it is. The reason why most pink people get away with their crimes, because they have it in them to be savage killers. You see what I'm saying? They have no problem killing themselves, killing you, killing their children, killing their family. They have no problem doing that. So that's why it's easy for them to skate off into the sunset. Now, with us, with these American niggers or niggers in general, we might want to feel like, I want to slit my wrist, or let me go shoot my family. And we might do things to try to fit in or try to do what they're doing because we think we're on equal playing field. But no, they are natural killers. You see what I'm saying? That's why they can kill you or eat you or whatever and skate off into sunset. They have no problem wiping out whole neighborhoods and going to have lunch. You see what I'm saying? because that's what they have it in them. Niggers, on the other hand, like I said, now we might be turning into mutants now, but our true nature, we are two different genre of people. That's why I said, if you want to play with fire, you want to go climb in bed with your oppressors or with the devils, then have fun. But please do not expect the same treatment. They kill you, they escape to the sunset. You kill them, your ass is going to prison. Because that's a crime. Because you did it. You see what I'm saying? Cute when they do it, a crime and you do it. And if your niggers don't know that by now, you will learn the hard way, like young man of high school. And again, let's say his hands are clean. He didn't do jack shit. He's still going to go to prison because who the hell do you think the prisons were built for? The school. It wasn't built for how many school shooters you know behind bars? Okay, thank you. Whatever. All right, bye.